What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Collegiate Star League Week 1 between San Jose State University and USC Esports A-Team. I'm going to be jumped. Next to me, I have True. And True, it looks like we're already starting with a little bit of a disadvantage here.
Yeah, ninth round. It's currently 1-1 right now. And all right, so it looks like USC is going to take the ninth round. So Dust 2, honestly, still anyone's game. Like, its sides don't really matter. Jumpman, I don't know. What do you think?
I don't think so either. I mean, like we talked about earlier, like this is what they call technically a pug round, as we are getting into a little bit of reset while we wait for the final member of San Jose State University to show up. But I agree. I mean, technically this is, if I'm not mistaken, a T-sided map, but at the same time, this is known as the most individual map in all of Counter-Strike Global Offensive. So being able to have something like that definitely changes things up a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. So once again, San Jose State University versus USC. Tell me what's about to, going into this matchup. Like, is there a favorite side here based on records in your opinion?
In my opinion, I would say that as the winners of last season, you're definitely going to have it float over onto the side of San Jose State University. But in all of the spring, which was San Jose State's actually strongest period, going 6-1, the only team to beat them was USC. And so retaining a lot of the members that they have, if anybody can beat them, it's going to be USC. And with the West being probably known as the biggest powerhouse outside of some of the Canadian schools, there's definitely a really good chance that if USC can start off strong here against San Jose State, then good things are going to happen for them in the future.
You hear that, boys? He said Canadian universities. Let's go. I'm Canadian here. I'm proud of the Canadian seed. Let's go. But we're here in the West Coast, and we've got USC versus SJSU, guys, and it's about to pop off. The pistol round's about to start. You've got SJSU on the CT side, followed by USC on the T side. So 5 players making their way towards the B side, and Bomb on the back of ISO.
With that, it's going to be... it's just going to be an overwhelming setup. I mean, I'm really excited to see what both of these teams can really set up. We can see right now that USC is starting to get a little bit of a block towards the B side. It looks like they want to come in, but Mish looks like he wants to get some kind of work done. He's going to pull off 2, but he is going to go down to True and to Soul there. So that's going to be a nice little setup to them for them to come into the B side. True's going to try to get himself off a pop-off, but now there are 3 members of USC left remaining. They have control of the site, but it looks like it's going to be a full setup by SJSU to try to make something happen. True's going to try to run off. He's going to get one onto Azen, but then all set is in stone.
What?
But the defuse is going to happen last second. They're going to get it, so they get the bomb plant, but all in all, it is going to be San Jose State taking the round.
What kind of kill was that, Armand? Okay. So retake in favor of the San Jose State, but the bomb did go down. So USC, they have some money to work with. They can buy a 3rd round. You know, you get the bomb plant on pistol round. You can buy out 3rd round, AKs, armor, etc. And we're gonna see how SJSU answer back with this. You got FAMAS in the hands of Omni, followed by C-Dub as well, and a few SMGs. So SMGs give 6 hundo a kill. So can SJSU farm up here? And we're gonna see a similar setup. 5 members of USC making their way towards the B side. Bomb going to be dropped into the tunnels. And Mish, can he hold this down again?
Yeah, you're going to see a second member of San Jose State actually lurk around the B bomb site. They don't want to get 5-man rushed again the way they did last time. You can see Mish throwing out a little bit of utility, smoke that off to try to make something happen and kind of change the direction of USC, but they are still lurking around here in the B tons to try to make something happen. You've got a split here from Armand. He knows that no one is around that long A side, but whoa! You're going to see the triple come out. Double, toil, and triple. It's going to be a 4K right off the map. It's not going to be 5 as Smiley picks up that kill onto Mish, but all the while, that's 4 beautiful kills there for San Jose State.
Mish just shutting it down. Eco frags, gets 4 kills, and Smiley all by himself, and he's going to go down to next gen easy. That's going to be 2-0, and honestly, Mish, he got like these eco frags. He's sitting on 5,300. He did die, but you know he's gonna be able to rifle up.
I think taking 4 for 1 is gonna be favorable. If you're the entry fragger and you're able to snag 4 of the 5 members of the enemy team before you die, I think you've done your job for that round.
Yep. So it looks like USC not gonna make their way towards the B side, and once again they do have that buy. So they get that pistol round bomb plant, and you're gonna have True, who did drop the bomb, and it's funny how his name's True because my name's True, spelled in a different way, but
good joke, man.
Mish gonna take quite a bit of damage. He's gonna fall off right back towards the A site all by himself. Is gonna be next gen easy on that B site. But look at this, jump man, C-dub all the way pushed up towards long A.
He's trying to make something happen here. You could see every member of USC went and bought up rifles this round to try to make something happen. They feel like that their aim has the pressure. You're gonna see a little bit of some zoning out there by Mish to make something happen. A very split setup here by USC. The bomb is lurking around, but has no one picked up yet. You can see them around the midsection, trying to see if they're probably going to come through the doors. ISO lurking around Cat. He sees the smoke, but he's not too sure. Omniscient is just sitting there waiting. He's going to throw out the grenade to try to make something happen. He's not going to pick up any damage, but this is a much slower round than what we saw from USC the last time. A whole split setup by SJSU, trying to make something happen, and you can see the bomb. They're switching directions. They love that B bomb site. They're going to go for round 3 here on it.
Yeah, but Smiley making his way into the B side, and next gen easy holding it down, and he's going to be covered off by Mish from the CT side. He's going to get traded off right away, but next gen easy with the UMP, 15 bullets left, and he's trying to answer back, but ISO going to make his way towards the window, and next gen easy finds his partner, and he's almost going to get that kill, but he gets traded off. But quickly, the trades happen in favor of San Jose, and now Smiley all by himself once again towards the car position. He's got an AK, but it's a 1v3.
Yeah, he's a rough spot. He still has to be able to go pick up the bomb on the other side of the bomb site. They know he's on the other side of the door. It's going to be a simple cutthroat take there for SJSU, as they're not only going to win the round, only losing 2 members, but they're going to be able to pick themselves up an AK as well, help out a little bit of their economy. They're going to buy rifles as well as an op here onto Mish for this round 4.
Yeah, so we're going to see a full-out save from, Southern California. They've got Glocks. Oh, okay. P250s and Tech 9 on ISO, but they're going to make their way towards the A site. And you can find a bomb on the back of Smiley. Holding down long, though, is Armand with an AWP, and he's got 2 brothers with him as well.
It's gonna be a rough one. They forced up the last round to try to make something happen with the AKs. Now they're forced to eco, and they're zoned out completely. A beautiful read by San Jose State to stop any kind of push onto the long A. So they're going to reroute their direction here, lurking around the Cat. There is only 2 members on that A bomb site. You can see Misha's lurking around, trying to get something through onto the T spawn point. Oh, he has a chance to come back onto the back of them. He's lurking to try to get something done. Not going to be able to see him. He does know they're on that A side, though. The flash is going to come out. The push from Cat is going to happen, but it doesn't matter as 5 for 0 comes down the eco round. Couldn't even pick up a single person. USC certainly struggling already here early on.
You can already tell San Jose is having quite a bit of fun. You've got Next Gen Easy. I don't know if you guys can see that. Next Gen Easy has a tase as well. They've got, it's 4-0 right now. This is the gun round that makes it, it's still very early in the game. 5th round in play. Up in the hands of Mackey. You're going to see True with the bomb, and they're probably going to play it slow here. So what can Southern California do?
They're going to have to try to find something on the coordination. They're not reading the direction right, but hey, what better way to do it than to pick up a 2-piece for yourself as Armand and Omniscient go down immediately. The flash is going to come out for the 2-man push on to the Cat site. Asian's going to be able to trade one off, but all the while, they are going to have to do a very quick rotation back onto the A site. There is no sight of the bomb yet, so they don't know. So Next Gen Easy and Mitch, we're going to end up splitting up, but Mitch is going to go down into Next Gen Easy 1v4. He's going to have to be the man, the myth, the legend to save it all, but I don't think he's going to want to do so. He wants to save that zap charge, use it for another round, but as I say that, that might actually decide to change here as he is lurking around the cat site. There is no knowledge of USC quite yet, but they have all the parameters covered here.
Oh god, the hero peek, and he doesn't actually pick up. Oh, he does pick up the op. Oh no. Okay, he's trying to get an exit, but Mackie changes that. But I'm not too sure why Next Gen Easy didn't pick up the op. There was an op on cat, you know, could have saved. Actually, got quite a bit of a save with that op there, but we're seeing the 5th round go in favor of USC. So they finally fight back, and you see True find 4 frags in that round. So a very big round. We already see it start off. You see him in mid, finding 2 players at cat. So pretty big win for USC.
There's still plenty of money on the side of San Jose State, so they're not going to be really fiending quite yet. They do have full utility as well as M4s across the board, so they are going to try to make something happen. There was a member spotted here onto this A site right by little A doors, as Mish is again going to go for this long side. We saw him pick up a 4K from this position in the last setup. There is a good chance that he tries to make something happen again, as C-Dub as well, lurking around trying to get something onto long. I like this approach by USC a lot better. Whenever they're successful, whenever they try to make something happen, it's based on their patience and trying to exactly figure out and force SJSU to try to make a play. And so with the spread that they have currently, there is a much better chance for that, but nothing's going to happen when the headshots come out from Mish. He has done fantastic this game, already with 8 kills in his pocket, only 6 rounds in.
Yeah, right now you see actually a default from both teams. So default setup from USC. They're trying to pick the armor of SJSU, trying to see what they're doing here. And we already saw a trade towards the mid. Dinks, you know, ISO seeing at 10 HP. Next gen set down to 19. But Mish did find a kill towards True in the upper B tunnels. And Smiley's like find a kill the Next Gen Easy. But Armand actually through CT spawn finds a kill. And that sets Smiley down to 6 HP. And Smiley just needs to get out of the situation, but his teammates are going to push into B side, and Armand's going to find that kill, and now it's going to be a retake situation, 3v2 situation. USC, can they get the bomb down?
Yeah, the bomb is going to be planted there, but you're right. It is 2 versus 3. Solo Maki are going to have to make sure that they make something happen. There is an op on the side of Maki, so if he can get a good flick, he can try to make something happen. You can see him lurking around here onto the boxes. They're going to jump down and try to make something happen. He's going to be able to pick up a kill. Things are traded off, but before he gets a chance to pick up his op, he's going to end up falling down. Defuse is going to come out here for San Jose State. They're going to secure themselves an op as well as that AK-47, and they're going to go up now 4-1 at the end of round 5.
Yep, so up in the hands of Omni. He's going to drop that towards Mish, and I guess he has a different role on this map, but he is going to be picking towards the middle. And once again, 5-1. Still a lot to go, but USC, they shut it down, but that was all from True, and up in the hands of Smiley. Next gen Easy going to get away. Actually takes 49 points of damage,
oh,
but
no.
Mish is there to treat that back. So now I'm in advantage for SJSU as USC trying to make a play towards long. They find a pick onto C-Dub. Holding in pit is going to be Omni, and they're going to regroup here.
They're going to have to try to change things and figure it out. They did throw the op right back onto Maki, so even though Smiley not able to pick up that kill, they did have it. I like the change in position. Mish throwing towards that mid side to try to make something happen. ISO's going to be able to pick up the kill on the Omniscient. Going to lurk around this long A side to try to make something happen. There is the car. He doesn't have any knowledge of the member. He's going to get taken down by Next Gen Easy very quick. That's going to be a 2-piece. It's going to be traded out by the True, but all the while, that's still going to be a fantastic trade for San Jose State. They don't have the bomb in hand, so they're going to have to go all the way back onto the other side of long A to make this happen. As you can see, quickly, very quickly, Mish and Armand are going to make something happen. It's going to be the full wraparound by Mish. He's going to come through onto the long A side. As you can see, the cat set up by Armand. They still haven't planted the bomb yet. They've got about 45 seconds remaining. It's going to get thrown over to Soul. True only has 62 HP left, should I say. But with the AKs as well as one flashbang left in their hands, something can happen. But oh, that's going to be a jump scare. Going to go down as Mish with one member remaining. Armand wanting to make something happen. Is it? No, it's not. As True picks that up, he's going to secure himself 4 of the 5 kills that round and picking themselves up another one here for the T.
Yeah, so 5-2 now, another round for USC, but that's going to be a hard reset for SJSU, and look at the money they have. No, C-Dub's got 4,800, but it's going to be pistol. Okay, C-Dub, AWP in hand, and it's a glass cannon buy, so C-Dub, can you make some work with that AWP? They're going to stack it towards long, and peekaboo!
Uh-oh! There goes one. The the glass cannon. It's the best way to do it. They didn't see ISO come around onto the side, so they're not going to have vision, and you can see that immediately. He's going to go down onto it, but that doesn't mean C-Dub still doesn't have the op in hand. He's going to be able to pick up a second one. That's 2 ops, so glass cannon working out thus far, as there are 2 members left remaining. True and Soul, they're on the other side. They're in lower tons, working potentially to come through mid-double doors, as there are 2 members onto the side of B, as well as full coverage on that A site, as both members of SJSU just tore through this USC lineup. But it doesn't look like True and Soul are going to give up quite yet. They're going to try to make a push onto the B side. There are 2 members remaining, so they're going to have to make something happen. That's going to be True picking up one. Soul's going to pick up the other, so that's going to be a retake situation now for the San Jose State University Savages, as they're just going to come through barreling. It's going to be a flashbang to kind of divert the efforts, but True's going to try to make something happen. He's going to pick up one on a next-gen easy, as it looks like C-Dub is the only one left remaining. He might want to try to make something happen here. He does have the glass cannon, but it's not going to matter. The op not doing any work outside of those first 2 kills, as that's going to be another round here for USC.
Yep, indeed. So 5-3 and another round for USC. But look at the money. They went for the play. It was happening. But the B site, there was no trades on B site. No damage done, I think, on the B site.
No, it wasn't.
So
they didn't.
It was a 2v5, 2v4. What, and how does that spiral out of control? Mind you, it was a glass cannon by force by SJ.
Oh no, look at C-Dub!
So aggressive with the pistol, finds a kill to Mackie, and he's trying to make his way, but holding his hand is going to be Mish.
Oh,
they don't. On each other.
They don't care. What better way? You're not going to rush us. It's us going to be the ones rushing you, as he picks up the kill. Doesn't take any damage either, and it's going to be able to force a reset and completely change the direction of this USC squad now. Smiley does have the op in hand, is only sitting on 75 HP, but that doesn't mean he can't make something happen here, as now C-Dub turning the early stages of that around. Fantastic start here for the Savages early.
Yeah, so mind you guys, forced by previous round, eco round now, and we're seeing it in the hands of SJSU, sort of. They need to recover that gun, and they're going to have an AK on C-Dub, but Mish looking for that kill, and Smiley's in trouble. He finds one, tries to get the no-scope off, but Mish quickly finds that trade, and True making his way onto the A side, but look at who's here. It's going to be Omni, but he doesn't do enough, and he's going to go down, but now, oh my god. Okay, next Easy was on, I thought he was going to quickly somebody, but Mish with the op, going to find one kill. On this A side, it's so lit. ISO 19 HP, 2v2 situation. AK is in the hands of USC, but bomb ticking away, and Mish trying to force the issue, and that's gonna be the wrong play. And Armand down to 1v2, P250 in hand, 76 HP. If he can pull this off, this could be a heartbreak in this matchup. Flash come out, he's completely blinded, and Armand not gonna make it happen. That's gonna be 5-4.
Swapping it around. So the first early rounds going over onto the Savages. They're hitting a lot of their shots early, but now USC has kind of switched up their strategy. They have decided to have a little bit more calculated aggression, you might say, with their misdirection in switching between the bomb sites, and they've done a fantastic job at playing the cat into lower tunnels, kind of switch a direction on the bomb fairly well. But look at what we're seeing now. It looks like instead they started off with the cat and mouse game, but now that looks like they're just preparing for some brute forces. You do have 5 members lurking around the B tunnels. They just want a full-fledged attack, as there are only 2 San Jose State members on the bomb site. They're going to have to make something happen. The throws are going to come out. It is going to be the smoke to try to divert a little bit of the focus here from San Jose State. The nades are going to come out as well to try to make something happen. It's going to be Next Gen Easy picking him up onto Maki, but he's going to go down almost immediately as Soul picks up 2 of those there. That's going to be the bomb being able to be planted, as it's going to have to be a quick setup here from San Jose State to try to make something happen. You can see C-Dub lurking right outside the door. The smoke doing a good job at diverting his attention and deflecting his aggression, as well as now comes the slow play here from Savages. They have to force to reset. There are 4 members, so the numbers advantage are looking onto the side of USC, most certainly now with another pickup there by Soul. That's going to be 3 kills for him this round, as it's going to be a chance for something to happen. You can see Mish lurking around past the T-spawn to try to make something happen onto Tons, but outside of that, it looks like it might just be a buy. They're going to save their money, going to save their weapons, and hope that they can do a little bit better come the next round.
But looks like they're gonna exit out to, oh no, auto director, please. But Misha's gonna die there, and Omni finally spots it. But 5-5 tied up, equalized up, and a rifle onto Omni. And honestly, we're seeing, I don't know if I said this before, but SJSU, their playstyle is very aggressive. They're playing aggressive on the CT side. You saw C-Dub peek by himself when it's a retake situation. Your teammates backed off, looking for exit kills, but you know, we're seeing the playstyle of SJSU bite back right now to themselves, and their aggressive playstyle not cutting it. And once again, they're on an eco. C-Dub almost losing his life.
A difficult management of the economy for both of these teams in some instances, but when you're hitting shots like that, it doesn't matter, as True's going to be able to trade 2 for 1. Smiley's left remaining. He's going to be able to take down Next Gen easy pretty quickly, and Omni with the only one left remaining, he's going to be able to pick a nice little spray up onto ISO, but he's the only one left remaining, 25 HP, full round of utility as well. So if he goes down, that's going to be a lot of money that goes off and away from the Savage's money bank. And so it looks like he's going to have to just try to do his best to stay alive. He is caught between a rock and a hard place and lots of AK-47s, as the 3 remaining members on USC are just going to prep themselves for the defense. Omni's going to be able to pick up a nice kill on Tamaki, destroying the hopes and dreams of potentially getting that op into the hands of USC for next round. But there still is a pretty good option, and oh! So just like that, he actually turns it around. So there's 12 health left remaining on the Soul. Smiley only with 29, 3 health remaining, so 1 shot amongst them all will do it. He's going to have to be forced to save. The bomb is going to explode pretty quickly. He needs to be able to save that utility as well as that assault rifle for the next round.
Yeah, like I said, still aggressive SJSU. They lose the round, and they're still...
Can't stop, won't stop.
They still look for exit frags, right? They're still trying to hurt the economy of USC. I'm actually very surprised USC is letting this happen. You know, if you're going to exit the site, you know, partner up. Like, you can't let SJSU hurt you like that. But we're going to find out in this very crucial round, the 12th round in play, and off in the hands of Armand. But Mackie going to actually tag him down to 20 HP. So this round is in favor of USC so far.
Double op, actually. This is the first time that they've double op, yes, thus far. As Armand's wanting to try to make something happen, he is going to take ISO down to 49 HP. But this is going to be very crucial. When you invest that much money into the double op setup in round 12 here, if you lose this and you lose all of that buy that you just struggled to get back up, it's going to be a very difficult rest of the few rounds for you. You do have the, I guess, default advantage of being on the T side for the second half, but all the while, it's still going to be very important for them to pick something up. So a little bit less aggression. They're going to throw some deflection smokes to try to help them defend against this setup. As you can see, multiple members of USC lurking around that top mid area. They're deciding where they want to go. It is still the default defense from San Jose State as well, but it's going to start to get the crunch time. We've seen USC try to do something at about the 45-second mark. It's rounding up upon that time, and here they are, just like clockwork. You're going to have 3 members lurking around onto the cat side. Maki's going to try to make something happen on through the A doors as well, as C-Dub's going to be able to pick up that kill. That's crucial to make something happen. The ops is out of the hands of USC, as Soul and the other members are going to try to make something happen. That's going to be a kill, but it's going to be traded off C-Dub and A's, and Smiley's going to be able to pick something on a C-Dub as well. But Mish is going to spray. He's going to be able to pick up 2, as 1 member is left remaining. True, should I say, is going to end up going down, and the Savages, they needed the clockwork to run in their favor. They needed to make something happen. The double ops survive, and they end up picking up that round.
Geez, that flashbang. You have 1, 2, 3, 2 players, Ray Charles out. Mish just finding 2 quick frags, and we're back to an equalized round. It's 6-6, and now round in SJSU's favor. It's going to reset USC, but they did build a surplus, and they're going to make their way towards the B side once again, and lots of guns at True, only with the Tech 9, though.
Yeah, only got
They're going to make their way into B side, and Next and Easy caught off guard, and he doesn't find a kill. He finally gets it. Armand missing a shot. This op needs to do something. He finally finds a kill, but Next and Easy goes down, and Smiley with the quick trade, and now down to a 2v3 situation. It's going to be a retake on the B side.
2v3, but ISO is down to 9 HP, so he is going to have to be pretty careful and make sure that he can crank off as much damage as possible before he almost inevitably go down. C-Dub does have that op in hand, so he can make something happen, but ISO and the rest of USC are lurking, waiting in the wayside. Omni's trying to see if he can get a peek across, but he doesn't want to overcommit too much. They're going to throw out the flashbang to make something happen. That's going to be 1. That's going to be 2. Soul picks up those kills, ending it with a headshot and doing a fantastic job there. USC flipping around the aggression, taking themselves control and taking the lead here, coming into round 14.
Yeah, so 6-7, and a very nasty reset for San Jose. They've only have pistols. They're gonna force fight from Armand, and then He's gonna try and make something happen, but on Smiley, not gonna do too much damage. Actually, doesn't do anything, but once again, forced by SJSU. Niche looks like a walking gift for some reason, but I don't know. Maybe that's on his end.
It
or
is.
the Go TV.
Yeah, I believe it is on his end with the ATV. As Armand be able to pick up that kill on a solo, things are going to be traded off back and forth, but it does end up working in favor of San Jose State. Armand only on 15 HP, but it doesn't mean he can't make something happen. All the while, as you're just going to have an interesting setup here for USC. They are switching directions now, popping onto the A site. You do have a FAMAS as well as an AK in the hands of the Savages, so they have a little bit more firepower than when they first did, but they will not be able to do anything if the beautiful shots line up here for Maki and Smiley with 2 ops in their hands to try to make something happen. You can see Mish is the sole defender now for the side. Armand staying over onto the B bomb site in case they try to switch directions and try something off, but we know through our beautiful vision that there is the bomb onto the A site. 3 members stacking, try to make something happen. That 45-second mark is coming, and they're going to end up trying to switch directions on here. But, ooh, look what we have. You have Next Gen Easy on that side trying to make something happen. He's going to be able to pick up 1, but it is going to get traded off there as Armand trying to switch around now. With 30 seconds left remaining, USC is going to have to make a decision. They're going to have to go somewhere if they want to make something happen, but they're being very cautious as the double ops are the only thing there. Smiley's going to be able to pick up the kill onto Omni. He's going to get the reload and try to make something happen on a Cat. That's going to mean Armand needs to book his tail over onto the A bomb site. Mish the only one. He's going to get the headshot. Pop goes down as Mish is going to have to try to make something happen. Maki, it's going to be a pistol war to the death. Mish not doing very low. He's going to come down. Maki, he's going to make something happen. Is he going to get it? He is indeed. As that's going to be a beautiful setup. Mish going to inspect his weapon and going to take away the MVP in my book there for 2 beautiful shots as we come up to the final round here for the first half.
All right, I just want you guys to understand what just happened there. Very slow play by USC. They just got ecoed, guys. It's 7-7, the last round in play, and guess what? Armand and Mish pick up an op. 2 ops, sorry, on the eco round. This is ridiculous, and just in time for the last round, and now another B rush from USC. They're trying to work it again. Next Easy with the pop flash, and here it goes from Austin. Handed off. Ray Charles.
Oh no!
Next in line is going to be, oh my god, ISO. Mish finds a Molotov kill. Next Easy 3K. Can he find a 4K? But he will drop, and Omni is going to clean that up. 8-7 is going to be your half here. Dear God.
Oh, what better way to clutch out the last few rounds than the way that the Savages have. Mish coming up huge in round 14 and then doing it again in round 15. Next Gen Easy did end up picking up the 3K, but all the while that was just an unbelievable effort, and that's exactly what they need, because even though this map goes both ways, as we have clearly seen here with the 8-7 stat line, the Savages and their aggressive play style is going to be at their advantage now that they switched over here onto the T side. And so with that being said, it's going to be a nice little reset. And what do you think here, True, with the way that we've seen the Savages perform, with the way that we've seen their play style? Is this switch onto the T side and having that aggression in their favor, is that going to pay off, or is USC going to be able to switch the board again?
Now, USC, they've got quite a few rounds. Like their default worked quite a bit, but I'm kind of scared for USC because they got ecoed. They've gotten glass cannon bot, like the force buys, 3 force buys actually for SJSU made the rounds very close. Now, mind you, maybe like I got a quote from Mish and Armand. They said they don't play CS anymore. If they don't play CS anymore, they're doing stuff like this against USC. Like, this is a rival matchup, a revenge matchup. Mind you, 12-2 scoreline for SJSU, 13-1 scoreline in the regular season for USC. Honestly, SJU have the upper hand going into this T side. It's 8-7. And USC really need to make their pistol round pay off.
You can see, and the struggle for USC as well in a lot of instances is the entire match has been carried by True and Soul. You can see the 17, 12, and 2 for the KDA, the 13-8-1 for Seoul. They're the ones hard carrying the team. Every other member is sub 500 on the KD ratio. And so if they're not popping off in the second half, then there's a really good chance that things aren't going to go well for them. And when you're in the situation that you are here, you have to be able to hit your shots with these aggressive maneuverings that the terrorists are going to be able to have here on Dust 2. You have to be able to defend. You have to be able to hold your own weight. And if that isn't able to be done by Maki, Smiley, as well as ISO, then things might look rough and the Savages might be able to take this one away large and strong.
Yeah, so right now we're seeing an aggressive play on the A side, but look at this. As USC playing very back on the A side, Smiley, USP long range can do some work, but these Glocks aim punch is real right now and true. A little bit caught off guard, but Mish could do some damage. It looks like he's lag switching, but Smiley on the A side, can he hold this down? He finds one, but he gets straight off by C-Dub, and C-Dub finding a kill onto Cat here, and Mish. Actually, what happened here?
Oh no!
Jesus. Finds another kill, and Soul all by himself, and this is just awkward. Why is Mish lagging? Lag switching? Nah, I have no idea. I wonder what's going on with this game. Look at in game. He's sitting on 60 ping, while everyone has less than 25, so must be on his side.
Quite a substantial difference, but still being able to pick up the kills that he has definitely looks into his favor, and it's something that you can't really look past at all. They were able to pick up the kills, that aggressive maneuvering coming in, and ooh, look at what they've done with these little cheeky maneuvers here coming up on this round 17.
Yeah, it's 9-7, 2 scouts, 2 AKs, and next gen easy with the Holy Grail Mac 10, and they're playing it slow. They're expecting USC to play aggressive, some kind of eco play, but on your screen on the minimap, they're playing very slow. Default, spread out, thin, the CTs, and all they have to work with is 5-7 in armor. So they could still turn this around.
It is indeed. They have the option, or the potential, should I say, rather, to try to make something happen. ISO and Soul did take a little bit of damage in that last setup, so they're going to be struggling quite a little bit, as it looks like now it's going to be an A push onto it. You're going to have Maki try to get some kind of hold. He's going to get a little bit of damage off, but it's not going to be enough, as now it's a full vision for the USC esports squad. They're going to know exactly where these Savages are. As you can see the push onto the long A, you're going to see the Molotov to come out to try to make something happen, but it's going to be shots coming across the board. Smiley's going to go down to C-Dub. C-Dub going to be able to pick up another one. He's going to be able to pick up 2 total. Armand picking up the headshot onto Soul, as well as True trying to do everything he can, shot after shot. He's going to pick himself up, and he is the Lone Ranger against 4 very low members, so if he can try to make something happen, it is their next gen easy. Going to try to make the 5-7 happen from the long range, but Tro wants to be the one to help his team. He's going to be able to pick up one. Only has 3 HP left with 4, 2, and 9, respectively, for all 3 remaining members of the Savages. They're going to get the bomb plant down, as it looks like a little bit of a misdirection now coming through the CT spawn here by True to potentially make something happen. Mish sitting there with the smoke to try to get something done, to try to switch on the directions. But he's going to have that scout. There is no knowledge, but oh, he's lurking. They must have vision. They must have known that Tro went onto that. So the second that he's going to move, no, they actually don't know where he's at. So if there is a nice little sense of reaction, True could make something happen. He's going to be able to pick up 1. He's going to be able to pick up 2. Is there enough to get the 3? It's not, as Mish is able to pick that up from the long A setup, but still being able to trade themselves out, get a little bit of more money back in their pocket. Fantastic job by USC as they're lurking around and waiting. Going to do one more eco round, and then it looks like they might decide to make something happen, as we are going to see a pause for a technicality, as it does look like Mish did disconnect. Lag switching wasn't working out the way he wanted to, so going to try to reconnect into the server.
Now, guys, True had a disease, okay? He had a disease, and all 5 of SJSU, they're all running around, unhealthy already, and True just ended up sneezing on 4 of them. That's what just happened, is what you guys saw. They lost 4 guns, guys. True, 3 HP. Everyone else, 4, 3 HP, whatever it was. He knew he was going to go for it. Hands down, he went for it. He got 4 eco frags. And right now, he hasn't bought 3,100 compared to his other teammates. Look at that, 2,000, 2,200, 1,950. He's got an extra K. You know, he got 300 kills per pistol. You know, he's got a lot to work with, but look at the scoreboard. True, 21 and 14. He's the only one pulling their weight. And, you know, Mish, the technical pause, he's going to try and fix his networking issue, as he did seem like he was lag switching. But, I gotta say, for USC True, he's pulling his weight. But Maki, not too hot.
No, not too hot indeed. But as we try to get this technical pause figured out, guys, and we do try to get Mish back in the match so he's not freaking out and we're not freaking out and everybody is set to go. We're going to take a quick little music break, let us casters catch our breath, let him get back into the game. But when we come back, it is going to be the rest of this best of one between the SJSU Savages as well as the USC Esports A team. 10-7 in favor of San Jose State University. Round 18 coming up soon. Welcome back, guys. We are back in the match. It does look like that Mish has reconnected. And so with that, we're going to get right back into it as another scalp pops up here for Mish.
Yep, been 10-7. Got a scout in the hands of Mish, and looks like his ISP's looking fine and dandy. Bomb on the back of Omni, and you've got an eco set up for USC. Just P250s in hand, Mackie with the USP, and you're going to play it very slow, but look at this. On your scoreboard, your True tries to flank from the T-spawn, and C-Dub holding the angle. So the experience being sought out in this matchup. We're seeing them watch all these angles very passively, and oh no, USC getting flashed out onto his A side. Next gen easy. Mac 10 is going to find a kill, and he contests Mackie in CT. But Smiley, pop flash comes down, he's completely blinded, but he manages to find C-Dub. Armand finds that trade, only losing one player. But it should have been clean, in my opinion.
So the concept of icing the kicker doesn't necessarily work out in this case, as the Savages do end up picking themselves up, and you're in a situation now where this is kind of a do or die situation. You can see the buys with I guess a mixed form of utility here from the side of USC. They're not going to have a lot to work with if they're not able to pick some things up this round. They have one FAMAS as well as 4 M4, so they need to make something happen this game or this round, because if not, it is going to be another set of eco rounds. And like we said, there is the chance of a snowball. Even worse, as Next Gen Easy is going to be able to pick up 2. He's going to be able to pick up a 3rd. As the spray and pray from the Holy Grail itself with the Mac 10 going to be able to pick up some work. Soul going to try to make something happen with that FAMAS. Mish is going to end up going down to Maki, as now, just like that, what we thought was going to be going into the favor of the Savages is now turning right back around here onto USC. It's going to be a 3-on-2. The bomb is planted, so Armand and C-Dub are going to try to have to make something happen. The flashes are going to come out. Maki's going to end up going down, but that's going to get traded off as Armand ends up falling as well. Soul's going to be able to pick up one. He's have to force to reload, switching over onto the silenced weapon, but it doesn't matter because all the members are down. The bomb's going to get diffused. And so the little bit of a break that they needed, the wind finally picking up here in the sails for USC, as the ship has not quite sunk yet. They take round 19.
11-8, you know, it's back and forth. They win the first 3, win pistol, and now the gun round has lost. So it was kind of rickety at start. Me should have gotten the kill at long, but I don't know what happened there. But like I said, they didn't. On the USC side, they had 5 rifles, FAMAS even, and not too much utility. But still, USC take the round, and now San Jose trying to make a play off in the hands of Mish, and looks like his ISP's kicking in again.
Yeah, it's the 5 rifle setup as well here for the counter terrorist, as Mish going to be able to pick up the kill right before the smoke lands onto Smiley. Ping problems or no ping, he's still hitting his shots and still carrying his team to the victories. He's lurking around hoping that a member's going to pop up. Flick's not going to happen. He's not going to be picked there. Lag might have been taking over. Might have been able to hit that shot if he had a little bit of lower ping. But now it's going to be Soul lurking around the CT spawn, waiting for somebody to come through to make something. Armand's going to be able to pick up that headshot onto Maki. Soul's going to get the drop-down kill onto Next Gen Easy as well. So beautiful setup there. 2 members are down, though, on the side of USC, should I say. So they're going to have to sit and wait. Mish is going to wait for Soul to come through, lurking, saying, come on, come out from under the bridge, little troll. I'm here to ruin your day. But instead, he's just going to back off and wait. The bomb is planted on the A site now, so it's going to have to be a retake here for the Savages, or for the USC squad.
Yeah, it's A site, 4v3, man advantage for the Savages, and you're trying to make their way towards the cat. True, you're dropping in, and C-Dub's got to peek wide and get straight up by ISO, and he's going to pick up a 2-piece, and Omni going to go down, and Soul looking to find a kill to Armand. He will get it, but Mish can't hold down A site, finds a really awkward pick, and now down to a 1v1, 19 HP. ISO tags the bomb and doesn't stick it in. Mish, what?
Oh no!
No, that's a big mistake, and Mish still still wins the round!
He gets the peek, and it doesn't end up working.
Guys, what just happened? ISO stopped shooting because he thought Mish died.
Yeah, he thought Mish died. He thought he put enough bullets in him, but it didn't end up being enough. Started to get the defuse, and then the second that he saw Mish peek, he tried to pick up the kill again, but it wasn't enough time. The bomb ended up blowing out, so no op for either party as the explosion came through. And just look at what this does now for the USC economy. They don't have anything in hand. They weren't able to keep the op with the difficulty that they had at the end of that round. And yes, it's a little bit of a quasi-buy for SJSU, but all the while, they still have the lead with 3 AKs as well as that MAC-10 in hand.
Honestly, I bet you Mish is laughing about that round. That's just ridiculous. And now, SJSU, Mish AFK in spawn with the Glock and go figure out what just happened. Maybe he walked away from his computer, wondering why he won that round. But the bomb is down on a default as San Jose looked to find some kind of opening on the USC side. And I'm not too sure if they understand the economy right now, but USC is on an eco, guys.
Yeah.
The Eagle in hand of Soul, followed by 257s and P250s, and they're pushed up on Cat, and still nothing just yet.
You've got the Desert Eagle in the hands of Soul, so he could potentially get some beautiful shots. There are 5 flashes as well for them to try to make some kind of push. You can see them pushing onto the mid side now, but it's not going to be able to matter as Omni's going to be able to pick up kills. Things are going to get traded all back and forth. It might be a 4v5, but that doesn't mean the Savages aren't holding true to their name as the MAC-10 is going to be able to pick up the final kill. Next Gen Easy over onto Maki as the Savages win that round. 2 rounds away here. 3 rounds, rather, from picking up something very huge. They've got the 5-round lead as we come up onto 22. Mish does look like he is reconnected, is able to buy that AK, as it's going to be a much more healthy situation here for the Savages, as you still aren't in a beautiful situation for USC, so they're going to have to go with another eco round. They've got 2, excuse me, they've got 2 setups to try to make something happen. It's going to be a full eco as Tro trying to make something happen, but Mish going to end up winning out that war, as this is a difficult situation here looking for USC.
They're going to make their way out towards middle, and it's going to be ISO to go down right off the bat, and peeking towards Soul. This is going to be Soul as he gets traded right off, and Armand's going to find a kill on the Mac key as well. Smiley in CT spawn. Completely oblivious, and he's
peekaboo!
And Mish is going to go down, but Armand says hello, and he will find that last kill. Eco frags, no big deal. 14-8. Match point looking to get secured by the Savages, and they've got a surplus built up, but now the gun round is in play for USC. Op in the hands of ISO. Double op set up on Smiley and ISO. They need to make something happen or hold it down.
But look at what you see from the Savages. Instead of going for the double op, instead of even going for a single op, they're just going to say, you know what? No, we're just going to go in with brute force. That's how we've gotten ourselves to this point at this time, and so we're just going to win on what we know best. So they're going to throw themselves up some utility, they're going to give themselves some AKs, and they're going to try to make something happen. You can see that Mish did go a little bit low from the op shot there in the mid setup, but it doesn't matter because they are split up. They're going to take it a little bit slower. They don't want to bum rush. They don't want to lose these sincere advantages they have quite yet. But that doesn't mean they're not confident, and that doesn't mean they might not try to make something happen. Trying to acquire some knowledge. You can see a couple shots being split up. Oh, Smiley's going to be able to miss that flick, and it's going to end up losing him his life as Next Gen Easy picks up 2 kills over Smiley and Maki. He's going to end up getting traded out, but all the while, the 2-for-1 things are going to work. Omni picks up a kill as well. You can see shots firing from the other side of the map as Omni being able to get things across. They're going to be able to throw out the nades to try to make something happen. The bomb's going to get thrown over onto Omni, so that's going to be the bomb for the terrorist side, and it's going to be a retake situation. But look at what you see on the setup there. As she's going to lurk around the side, say, nope, no swing around for you onto ISO, as he picks up that kill now, and it's going to be a very difficult retake for True, as he is the last one remaining. I wouldn't be surprised if he just decides to secede this round, save that op, and try to make something happen for him in the next round.
Yep, and True's going to save that op, and honestly, this is looking like an SJSU game. Looking at the playstyle of USC, they can't really hold these sites. They can't retake anything. Everyone's dead. It's